Hello my dear viewers, this is your host Rakesh Kumar. In the previous video we had discussed about the dark cloud cover pattern which forms a bearish reversal signal that lasts from 5 to 6 days. In the previous video we had also seen a few examples of the same. Now in this particular video I am going to tell you the reverse of that pattern that occurs in a downtrend and reverses the trend to the upside. The name of the pattern is piercing pattern. As the name suggests, it pierces through the previous, there is a candle which pierces through the previous candle and gives us a hint that the trend is going to reverse for a small time. Just to remind you that if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, then you can subscribe to it now to get the notifications of the latest video uploads. And if you find this video useful for you, then consider pressing the like button which is below the video. But before we begin, let us have a look at the risk disclaimer. It states that the futures, stocks and the options trading involve substantial amount of risk. Your capital is at risk. The losses can exceed the investment. The information is provided as is, and the user of the information assumes the entire risk of any use it may make or permit to be made. So let's get started. Piercing pattern, as the name is suggesting, I told you, it's a pattern where there are two candlesticks are involved. Now there are some single candlestick patterns like doji, etc. But in this particular one, there are two candles involved. So if you are trading on a daily chart, then it is a 2-day candlestick pattern. Now it marks that there is a potential short-term reversal from a downtrend to an uptrend. So the pattern includes the first day opening near the high and closing near the low with an average or some larger sized trading range. That means the longer is the candle, first candle, that is it opened near the day's high and closes near the day low. That means it some sort of gives us a Marubozu, which is bearish in nature. I'm sorry, I did not tell you about the Marubozu candlesticks. I will tell that in the coming videos also. For now, you just remember that it is a candle which does not have or have very small upper wick and does not have or very small lower wick. So that is called a Marubozu. And if it opened at its day's high, then it is a bearish Marubozu, and if it opened at its day's low, then it is bullish Marubozu. Okay, so the idea is that first candle is red and it has an opening near the high and closing near the low of the day, and it also includes a gap down after the first day where the second day begins trading. That means now it's a 2-day candlestick pattern. So first day was a red candle with opening at day's high and closing near day's low, and the second candle should have a gap down opening. Okay, it should have a gap down opening and it should open near the low of the day. That means when it opens, it should not go lower much, but it should start rising and close near the high of the day. Now this is a condition that first candle is red, it opened at high and closed near red, low. Second candle should have gap down opening, but it should not go beyond that, and it should start rising and close near day's high. And third condition is that, which is the most important one, that it should cover at least the half of the range of the previous day. That means if the candle has a high and low, then you have to take midpoint of that red candle. Now the green candle, which is the second candle, should close higher than that midpoint of the first candle. I'm sure with the examples you will come to know. So the first thing is that it is a 2-day candle pattern that we have cleared in the conversation. The second is that there is a potential reversal from a downtrend to an upward trend. The piercing pattern, this is telling us what? It is a 2-day candle pattern and it has a potential reversal from a downtrend to an upward trend. This is what the pattern is indicating us. Now this pattern only forecasts about 5 days out, that's all. Means if this pattern is success, then it will turn the trend for 4 to 5 days. So like you see in this example, this red color pattern which I am showing here, this one, red color candle opened near the day's high, and it was a long red candle and closed near day's low. And the second candle, it opened below the closing of this previous candle, and it did not go lower but kept on going to the higher side and closed higher than the midpoint of the previous candle. Now this indicates a buying pressure coming in at this place. And the next day the price followed to the upside, and you say this candlestick pattern gives you a forecast of only 4 to 5 days, 1 2 3 4 5 days, and after that the price started reversing again. Okay, you have to keep this in mind. You cannot ride the trends for eternity with this pattern. Now in the next example, if you see, there was a long red candle. Okay, it opened near the day's high, it was a long range candle, closed near the day's low. Next day there was a candle. Okay, you will never get the 100% ideal conditions like we mentioned in the textbooks. These are the real market pictures that I have taken. That means sometime there will be a small wick to the lower side and the upper side, but in ideal condition they will be marubozu. First one will be the red and the second one will be the green. The idea here is that there is no trading beyond this low or the opening of the second day, but most of the trading occurred to the higher side, that you can see in this one. And the next day the candle closed above the half or the midpoint of the first day, so it pierced through the previous candle. That's why the name the piercing candle. Okay, I hope you got it. And see, after that it went higher to 4 to 5 days, and after that I think started declining, which is not shown here, but you can assume that happened. Okay, this is the last example, third example. This is also somewhat same. The price was declining and suddenly there was a gap down opening, and that candle closed higher than the midpoint of the previous day. The next day the price continued for 4 to 5 days, and then there was a small profit booking. So I hope you have understood from the examples what I am talking about. But the question remains here, that how a piercing pattern works. So to explain that, I'll say a piercing pattern features 2 days, where the first is decidedly influenced by sellers and where the second day responds by the enthusiastic buyers. So this is potentially an indication that the supply of shares or currency or whatever commodity that you are talking about, that the market participants want to sell, has been depleted somewhat. So that means now there is no selling pressure, or it is exhausted, and price has been driven down to a level where the demand for buying that particular thing has increased and been shown to be evident. Now this is how it is shown to be evident, by this green bar which closed above the midpoint. Now this dynamic seems to be somewhat a reliable indicator of a short-term upward forecast. So that's how this piercing pattern works. So now you know the psychology behind the market. The sellers were here and then they tried to push the price high, lower. Then there came a support zone. In that there was a demand, and demand brought the price back more than half of that particular day's trading, and eventually this was an indication that now more buyers will jump in. But there are some essential characteristics that you have to keep in mind always. The first is that the pattern is preceded by a downtrend in the price. So if you see that this pattern is coming in an uptrend or at the top, don't expect that this is piercing pattern. No, it should have preceded by a downtrend in price. Now this may be only for a short downtrend, but if the candles appears after an upward trend in price, it is not an important reversal indicator. This is the one thing. The second thing that you have to keep in mind is that the price gaps lower to begin on the second day. If it doesn't gap down here, then it is of no use. Okay, this pattern is mostly found in stocks because of their ability to have overnight gaps, like unlike currencies, because currencies are 24-hour trading assets. So this pattern may occur in any asset class on a weekly chart, however, because the currency charts also close on weekly, but on daily I don't think that you will find this type of gap downs. So the second is this, and third one is that the second candle must close above the midpoint of the first candle. This is a must. Now this signifies that the buyers are overwhelmed sellers on this day. Okay, if the buyers overwhelm the sellers on this particular day, that means the next day sellers will not try to put the markets to the downside and the buyers will continue taking it upward. That's why it is said that from 4 to 5 days you will have an upward move. Now the first candlestick is usually a dark colored, like dark color maybe black or red, that signifies that a down day, and the second is green or lighter color signifying a day that closes higher than it's opened. Now when a trader is watching for a bullish reversal, or you and me are watching for a bullish reversal, any red candlestick followed by a white candlestick could be an alert. So whenever you see that there are red candles and then there is a green candle, so it can be a reversal here also. But here in this case you see that there was no gap down, because the piercing pattern is a special indication, because the reversal is likely unexpected for most market participants, because most of them are going down 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 and suddenly a piercing comes. So that means okay, stop selling now and start buying. So that's why this pattern continues for 4 to 5 days. Now I will suggest that you don't use this pattern in its lone form or in its raw form. You should use this with the other technical studies like stochastics, RSI. I think you might be knowing bullish divergence. If you don't know bullish divergence, then it is an divergence in the indicators. If an indicator like stochastic or RSI is not pointing and showing the lower lows, but the price is showing you lower low, that means there is a divergence between the price and the indicator. So that means there is a possibility that the price will now go in the direction of the indicator. But at that time when you see a divergence, if you also see that there is a piercing pattern forming here, then it will strengthen your idea of the likelihood that this 2-day pattern is going to be meaningful. So my idea is that you don't use this pattern as it is. You used an indicator like RSI or stochastic along with this, and also draw your support and resistance lines, so that if this pattern forms at a support, then you will know for sure that there was a demand zone. That's why this candlestick has occurred, candlestick pattern has occurred, and you will be more sure in taking decisions about this pattern. So how to trade and how to put up orders for this pattern, I will tell you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.